Saul Canelo Alvarez reigns supreme in the super middleweight division. He's undefeated and holds multiple titles. David Benavidez, a former WBC champion, wants a shot at Canelo. Canelo wants $200 million for the fight. This staggering demand has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Both fighters are at the top of their game. A fight between them would be a significant event in boxing. Canelo's $200 million demand isn't arbitrary. He cites several reasons for the hefty price tag. One key factor is the weight difference. Benavidez is naturally bigger than Canelo and tends to be heavier on fight night. Canelo argues that this size disparity puts him at a disadvantage. Another factor is the risk involved. Benavidez is a dangerous opponent. He has a high knockout ratio and poses a real threat to Canelo's undefeated record. Canelo acknowledges this risk. He believes that putting his legacy on the line deserves a significant reward. Canelo also points to his drawing power. He's one of the biggest stars in boxing. His fights generate huge pay-per-view buys and global interest. He argues that his star power justifies a larger share of the revenue. Beyond the immediate fight, Canelo is aware of the bigger picture. He knows that even if he defeats Benavidez, there will always be another challenger. He's at the top of the sport, and everyone wants a shot at the champion. David Benavidez is tired of waiting. He's been calling out Canelo for years, but the fight hasn't materialized. The $200 million demand is the latest setback. Benavidez feels disrespected and frustrated. He believes that Canelo is avoiding him. Benavidez isn't sitting idly by. He's decided to move up to the light heavyweight division. This strategic move allows him to pursue other opportunities. He's targeting the winner of the undisputed light heavyweight championship bout between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. Moving up in weight comes with its own challenges. Benavidez will be facing bigger, stronger opponents. However, he's confident in his abilities. He believes he can conquer a new division and cement his status as a top pound-for-pound fighter. Benavidez's decision adds another layer of intrigue to the boxing landscape. It shows that he's not afraid to take risks and chase his goals. It also highlights the competitive nature of the sport, where fighters often have to create their own paths to success. The business of boxing, a high-stakes game. The negotiations between Canelo and Benavidez highlight the business side of boxing. It's not just about what happens in the ring. It's about money, power, and leverage. Big fights involve complex negotiations, multiple promoters, and huge financial stakes. Canelo's $200 million demand is a power play. He's using his leverage as the sport's biggest star to dictate the terms. He's aware of his worth and isn't afraid to ask for it. He's also setting a precedent for future negotiations. Benavidez, on the other hand, is in a tough spot. He wants the fight, but he doesn't have the same negotiating power. He's caught in a system where the A-side fighter holds most of the cards. This situation raises questions about the fairness of boxing's business model. Does it favor established stars at the expense of rising contenders? Does it prioritize profit over the best interests of the sport? These are complex issues with no easy answers. Upcoming fights and the shifting landscape. While the Canelo-Benavidez saga plays out, the boxing world keeps moving. Canelo defends his titles against Edgar Berlanga on September 14th. Berlanga, a rising star, poses a significant threat. This fight is crucial for both fighters. Canelo aims to maintain his dominance. Berlanga sees it as his chance to claim his place at the top. The outcome could have major implications for the super middleweight division. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.